hear the motor, and I wanted to see the screen. So anyway, I hate BMW as a company, but I love this bike. And people who know me are going to be very surprised about this because I haven't had a BMW in quite a while. But I think I'm qualified to say that because I've got over 200,000 miles on 8 BMWs, and 2/3 of that is on GSs of various finishes and years, 2 airheads and 1 oil head. And then I've got probably 300,000 miles on 4 BMW cars. But I was kind of prepared to not like this bike, and I have to say I instantly felt comfortable on it, which I can't say about a lot of bikes. I rode the Harley Pan America, and I had the video on YouTube, and I liked it, but I didn't feel real comfortable with it right away. Maybe eventually I would. I rode the Multistrada, V4 Multistrada Ducati, and loved a lot of things about it, but didn't feel real comfortable about everything. And I got on this thing, maybe it's because I've got all those miles on GSs, it just felt very familiar, and I immediately just felt good on it. And I understand why they sell a lot of these bikes. If I were doing long trips, which I'm not anymore, I would have to really think about this bike. As you saw the screen, by the way, one of the things I liked was that the screen is really bright and you can really see it. And a lot of bikes I've ridden wash out in the sun and have tiny little graphics. And you know, this bike has been refined for 40 years and they just keep doing things better and better and fine-tuning little things. The suspension was wonderful. I took it over some really crappy roads, kind of beat up, and it definitely, apparently it's all automatic. It kind of adjusts to the way you're riding, and it was comfortable, but I could feel the road surface. And they'd done something with the telelever, because my last older BMW with a telelever, it was just more apparent that it was a different front end. And even after 50,000 miles, even though I got used to it, it never felt that great. But this feels wonderful. The motor is just fabulous. It's just got so much torque and so much power everywhere. I purposely kept it at low RPM one time at 6th gear, and then rolled on thinking it was going to sputter or do something. No, it actually rolled out pretty good, even at low RPM. This is the Rally model. I love the colors, by the way. And this gets the crash bars and the billet mirrors and the metal bag racks. This is kind of like what they did is this package gives you the this package, I can't remember the name of it, but the package includes these crash bars, and it's option 719, that's what it is. Gives you a lot of the stuff from the adventure model without getting the big giant gas tank. And having seen people struggle with the weight of the adventure model, I really think this is a more sensible option. It is heavy, and that's probably if I had to really find something that I would object to. It's when you're moving it around the parking lot, you really feel it. Although I have to say, I was shocked at how easy it was to ride on very tight, twisty roads, coming to a stop at an off-camber, downhill stop sign, and I could get my feet flat on the ground. And on the Multistrada, I was on my tiptoes. And then the Harley has the deal where it lowers it. But interestingly enough, when I've ridden all three, the Harley lowered it, but it wasn't any lower than this. So it was kind of a gimmick that, do we really need that? And I question having something that lowers the bike every time you come to a stop, somewhere along the line. That's got to be problematic. But other than the price, which I guess if I really loved it, I would overcome that. Cost of servicing is high, but really comfortable. I've had enough BMWs to, I trust their seats. I usually don't, in the past I've never gone to an aftermarket seat. Their seats are usually good. I've done some 900-mile days on a stock BMW seat. The riding position's wonderful. I mean, adventure bikes are kind of something that I really enjoy, and even though I don't go off-road anymore, I've gone off-road a lot with adventure bikes. I think this would be a handful off-road just because of the sheer weight. And if you're going down to Baja and running straight down a dirt road, no problem. But if you get really technical, up and down, little up and down switchbacks and stuff, I don't know. When you start getting slow on this, I question off-road. But I mean, people do it. But they also go off-road on Goldwings too. So But yeah, I really am kind of shocked. I'm sure my friends will be shocked. No, I'm not going to buy one, and I'm not going to tell you why I hate BMW. Somewhere along the line I might do a video on that, but it probably would take me 10 minutes to tell you the whole story. So just leave it for now that this is a great bike, and you should really think about this especially if you're into long trips, which my friend who lent me the bike does like 3 long trips every year. Anyway, this is Ron signing off.